Gad had a very great multitude of cattle. And when they saw the land of Jazer and the land of Gilead, that behold, the place was a place for cattle. The children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spake unto Moses and to Eleazar the priest and unto the princes of the congregation, saying,
the princess, anybody know? How many?
12.
12. I'm trying to show you all how to read this. I know Sister went over with you, so I'm just going to jump a little bit. So what I'm trying to show y'all how to do is when you read the Bible, you can not only read it, but you can know how many people were there. You can know everything just the way it happened. Okay, what do you see here? All right. Children of Reuben and the children of Gad goes to Moses and to Eleazar. At this point, Aaron is what? Eleazar is high what? Priest. There are 12 people there, which are the 12 princes of the tribes of what? Israel, plus Moses and Eleazar, is 14 what? Everybody see it now? And they go, and here's the conversation. Let's go.
Adaroth and Daban and Jazer and Nimrod, Heshbon and Eliah and Shebam and Nebo and Beon, even the country which the Lord smote before the congregation of Israel, is a land for cattle, and thy servants have cattle.
You see what they did? They named all of the what?
All the places.
All the places. There's a name in there in particular that ought to bring y'all back to something.
Nebo.
Who? Well, Nebo, but Nebo is the mountain. But I'm saying something else will take you way on back to Genesis real fast.
Nimrod.
Nimrod. Named after who?
Nimrod.
That's way back there. Now y'all see it? Babel, confusion. Way back then. Way back then. Anybody see it now?
Amen.
So, the Bible consists of the same area. As much as we read it, it continued to go about the same what?
Area.
And little like blimps pop up to let you know that by way back then we talked about Nimrod. It mentioned Nimrod built this city called what? Named after him.
Nineveh.
Nineveh in the land of what? Nimrod. Come on.
Wherefore said they, if we have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto thy servants for a possession, and bring us not over Jordan.
That's the key. What's the key word?
Over Jordan.
Bring us not over what? Jordan. So you got to remember what's happening now. It let you know right there that Reuben and Gad, two of the tribes, was on this side of what? Jordan. While the other 10 tribes had to land on the other side of what?
Jordan. West side.
And then it tells you also that the land that Reuben and Gad requested was land that was good for grazing. Now I understand the land. What do you mean I understand the land? Where do you put cattle at? Do you put cows out in a forest?
You put them to graze.
The grass.
You put them in grassland. Now you see the land. In America, that would be called meadows. Meadows. Another word for that in Texas, it would be called prairie. Open land where cows can what? Graze. Anybody see it now? You see the land?
Amen.
You see the land? So the land they request don't have a lot of trees on it, but it have a lot of grass. so their cows will be able to what? Another word for the land is plains. Me and sister get a lot. The Serengeti what?
Plain.
Plain. Grasslands. Everybody all right? Go ahead.
And Moses said unto the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, shall your brethren go to war, and shall you sit here?
Hear that? Moses not say what? It's letting you know something. That they don't fight their first battle till they cross over what?
Jordan.
Jordan. So up to this point, he says to Reuben and Gad, look guys, shall the rest of them have to fight for their what?
Land.
Land, and you just sit what? Here. And not go up and fight with us?
Amen.
Now you got to understand something. Why does he say that? For one reason only.
They brothers.
No, that ain't only that. Reuben and Gad got men that are in the military. They all the males 20 years old and upwards are in the what?
Military.
So if they don't go up and fight, you just lost a bunch of your what?
Men.
Soldiers.
Soldiers.
Right. You have lost the strength in your what?
Army.
Army. Now, since you looking back, remember when you were saying from Reuben, this many, from Gad, this many? You remember? And if you remember back, you remember the bulk of the soldiers was coming pretty much. Remember, the only one that had small part in the military was Manasseh and Ephraim and Naphtali, who didn't have a lot. They decreased in what? Size. Come on.
And wherefore discourage you the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land which the Lord hath given them?
See what he said? If y'all stop here now and don't go over there, it's going to be this what? Discouragement. Because guess what? If they have to stay over there and don't fight, then what do you think everybody else going to want to do?
Stay on that side too.
Stay on that side and don't what? Fight. And the problem is God said they had to go over what?
Jordan.
To possess the what?
Land.
Land. Come on.
Thus did your fathers, when I sent them from Kadesh Barnum to see the land.
Hear what he said? Thus did your fathers. The 12 sons of who?
Oh, Jacob.
Jacob.
Jacob. Remember I told y'all that. Anytime they say fathers, it's the 12 sons of what?
Jacob.
Jacob. The princes are those that sit over the tribes after the 12 what?
Son.
Now, I want you to understand something else. If it said your father, then your father would be who?
Abraham.
No,
Oh,
no,
Abraham.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Jacob. Jacob is the father. The 12 sons is the fathers. The sons of the 12 sons are the princes.
Okay.
Y'all got that now?
Yes, sir.
Isaac is the granddaddy. Abraham is the grand what? Great grandfather. Everybody all right?
Amen.
Tell them where that place is. You got it? All right? Y'all ready? So what is he saying? They were all there, which means what? There was a point that remember Jacob and them did live on the other side of Jordan. Y'all remember that? You know where you at now? Remember Jacob crossed over forward Jabbok? Y'all remember that when he left what? Egypt. Remember when he left Egypt? Anybody remember that? When he left Egypt, had all of his boys. Anybody remember?
Yes.
Amen.
He stayed at this place that Bob just named.
Kadesh.
Where's that? Tell him where that says. it's important that she tell us because Abraham was there. Jacob stopped there also at the altar there and prayed. Abraham built that altar there. Jacob, when he came out of Laban's labor with his stuff, he stopped there and prayed. Come on.
Kadesh, it means holy place.
See, it's an altar there.
It says it's the most northern place reached by the Israelites in their direct road to Canaan. Located at A.N.L. Weber on the western side of the Abba, northwest of Petra, where there is the most conspicuous fountain and the most important watering place in that valley. There are no ruins of any cities. It's the place of the tomb of Miriam.
Y'all got it now? Y'all got it now?
Amen.
So where is it? It's the place of the tomb of who? So what are they doing now? Anybody see it? They actually went in a complete what?
Circle.
Circle. They lived there, even though they were in the desert, says. Most people want to make it look like Israel was wandering. Anybody understand what I'm saying? Our picture of Israel in the desert had always been what?
They're wondering.
They wandering around, they lost. Didn't know where they were what? Going. And people want to say, well, they were lost in the what?
Desert.
Even they preach about it. They were lost in the what? Well, my job is to tell you the truth. They were not lost. Then you say, well, why would they wander around in the desert? For the simple reason what? They couldn't defeat their what?
Enemy.
God wasn't what?
With
With them. And they didn't just get lost in the desert. The people of the land ran them back into the what?
Desert.
Anybody see it now? Remember that shit? Remember we read that where they went out there to fight and God wasn't with them? And the people destroyed them, started killing them, and chased them back into the what?
Really.
Into the desert. Now what happened when somebody chased you back in the desert? Why chase you anymore? Why would I come out in the desert following you? If I've driven you beyond this point here.
Amen.
You don't get it? What's here? Sis just told you.
It's real water.
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 Water. So, if I run you beyond this point, then where are you? Out in the desert where there's no what?
Water.
There's no need to chase you to kill you. My philosophy will be what?
You're going to die out.
The heat is going to eventually what?
Kill you.
The lack of water is eventually going to what?
Kill you.
Kill you. Come on.
It also say that it was pasture land. It's Kadesh. It was near Arnon, which we heard about that.
Right.
It was Reuben. It tell you that Reuben, where we at now, cast his people near that.
Okay.
Near the
But
Dead
why,
Sea.
okay, what did I tell you? Why was it so green?
The
Because of
water.
Got it? It was a spring there. It was a spring fed, so it wasn't just like a little bitty spring. Water was coming up out of the what? Ground. And it watered that whole what? Area. And it kept the grass green all the what?
Time.
All the time.